Yo, what up? YouTube, Instagram. It's the young gunner DJ G-Wiz. And I'm back. Back again with another one. So today is Tuesday. One day away from the cook up for the loop. I'm gonna cook up a loop tomorrow. Seems like these videos are getting later and later. Sorry guys, with the summer schedule, me hitting the gym crazy, with my work-life balance. It's been crazy. So I apologize as these videos are coming out later. I'm going to try my best to get them done earlier in the day when I have a moment. But not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Just wanted to catch up with you guys for a moment and talk about something I was thinking about today, like I always do. So I was thinking about all those cartoons we grew up watching where the cartoon character was faced with a decision and there was like two people, and there was like a angel and then there was a devil, and one would be saying one thing and then the other would be saying pretty much the complete opposite. And I thought about that, and that's one of the realest things ever, because we all have that, but not in that way per se. I notice I have that, and you guys will notice it too. So how we were wired and how we were born into this world, we were born with the comfort mentality. So that voice in our head, and that's kind of moving through us, is kind of pushing us towards comfort. So anything that's challenging or anything that takes effort, it makes you avoid it. So it's like that little voice that causes you hesitation anytime you want to make a change. Or if you're laying in bed and your alarm clock is going off, and that little voice just says, "Hey, just another 5 minutes. Just another 10 minutes." This is what I'm talking about. So it's important for us as creatives, musicians, producers, people with goals and dreams, is that we understand that that voice is present in us. And we got to do the best we can to remove that voice. I'm not going to say the K word on YouTube, but we got to remove that voice from existence. And everything that you do, you're going to have to beat that voice. First of all, we need to be aware that that voice is there, that inner voice, that inner dialogue is there. The voice that tells you, "Oh, you'll be fine if you don't do that," or you don't need to do that, or you've been going too hard. It's okay to eat that. It's okay to do this. This is the voice we need to remove. And it seems like that quiet voice is the voice that we need to listen to, that quiet voice that just says, "Do it. Do it now. Get up. You got this." That's the voice we need to follow. And like I said, as humans, we love to feel comfort, you know? And anything that is comfort driven, it doesn't result in us getting the desired outcome that we want. Everything that we want is on the other side of pain and discomfort. And we just got to get used to that. So if you want to do something or have something that you've never had, you got to do something you've never done. There's not a lot of millionaires because there's not a lot of people willing to do what millionaires do. I'm talking about first generation millionaires, a generation or millionaires that have earned that money and worked and delayed gratification and suffered and put their head down for 10, 20, 25 years to build their businesses or to save and help other people make money. So this is the mentality that we got to learn to adapt. We have to say no to the things that feel good because it feels good in this moment, but in the long term, where is it getting us? I've been guilty of it. I'm guilty of it in so many ways because I've lied to myself. And I know a lot of you guys possibly could be lying to yourselves right now. You could be thinking that your life is perfect and that you're doing everything that you ever could have wanted. And whole time, there's stuff in the back of your mind, stuff that you dreamed about when you were a child that you want to accomplish. But that little voice inside of you just keeps telling you, no, you're good. You don't need to do that. You've done enough. No, you're lying to yourself because you want to protect yourself. You don't want to fracture your ego, because God forbid your ego's gone, you lose everything. And to be great, sometimes the ego's got to go, So that's all I had today. Remember, guys, don't listen to the voice of comfort. Run to the pain. Run to the difficult stuff because that's going to give you what you're looking for. You're going to feel successful. You're going to feel like you've conquered it all. And that's what we want because over time, that builds momentum, character, discipline. So we're able to stack those wins and use them for more wins. Because if you wake up on time, you make up your bed, you make breakfast, you go for a jog, that puts you in a winning position. Because now you're approaching your day with 3 or 4 easy wins. And now it's not feeling like the world is attacking you or hijacking you. Because those days when you get up and the first thing you do is check your phone and you got all these emails and missed calls and texts about this, that, and the third, and you haven't even really woken up. Your pet is doing, this dance because your pet's got to go out. So you rush, you take your pet out. You rush back in, you forgot you had clothes in the washer and you forgot to put those in the dryer. So the clothes that you were going to wear are still wet. So this is the chaos. This is the chaos that we live in day to day. And we wonder why we only get mediocre results because we live in chaos. There's no structure. There's no plan. We just, in the moment, do whatever feels good in the moment. Yeah, let me watch this television show. Yeah, let me eat this pint of ice cream. Yeah, let me stay up all night knowing I got to win tomorrow, knowing I got to give this big PowerPoint presentation tomorrow. So now you're going into the PowerPoint presentation on 4 hours of sleep because you couldn't turn Netflix off. Guys, we got to stop listening to the voice of comfort. That voice has got to go. Just something for you guys to think about tonight. Love you guys. Young Gunna, DJ G-Wiz. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be cooking up for my music producers out there. Love y'all. And we out.